Hi!
So, as I was saying on the last episode of Team Viking, playing Banjo-Kazooie.
Why did you say it like it was like fucking crime scene investigations or something?
I just started my minor at the university.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody there, which is a big fucking lie. I know like a couple of people
I was
there.
gonna say, I know Emily's there, and I know I saw C was there?
C?
Yes, C?
Seriously?
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Well, I saw a picture of Emily, the other Emily.
Yeah, Emily M.
Yeah, with C in there.
Oh, I had no idea. Anyways, I don't really know C. I mean,
I don't know.
It's probably nice, I just don't know her. At any rate, so I know a couple of people there, but at university, I've now attended university for 2 years, going on 3. Whoa. This is my 5th semester just starting now. This is weird. Okay. Yes.
Yes, the fire hurts. I get that.
Oh, who woke Napper while he's sleeping? I can hear someone down there creeping. Okay.
Can he make me a ghost?
Oh, maybe. No, that would be Mumbo who would make you into.
That's the hut. The hut that's opening. That's Mumbo's hut. I bet.
Of course. At any rate, I'm going on my 5th semester, and I know I have acquaintances, and then I have 2 people I would call my friends at university. So I'm not really that social, because I say a lot of it is because I don't drink. And there's a big drinking culture in Denmark, especially at universities. So I haven't really gone to any of the Friday bars because it's all about drinking and I'm not all about that. But I promised my dad that this semester I would try to be more social. My golden prize you may not take, not while old Napper's awake. Okay, so we have to figure out how to make him sleep. Yes. So I went to a Friday bar last Friday, obviously, and during the Friday bar, no, a little bit before that, one of the guys who just started his bachelor's on the 1st semester, his major is English, he posted, if anyone wants to play Dungeon World, which is a little bit like D&D but more simplified, if anybody wants to play that, join me. And he posted that on Facebook. Nice. And I was like, okay, because then I won't have to sit and stare at people who are drinking and I'll be like a buzzkill. I can actually be with some other people who are also not drinking and we can do nerdy stuff, which is what I'm all about. So I played Dungeon World in person with 3 super nerdy and very sweet guys who have just started their major. And it was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And my character was a mage named Schmendrick, because I am not creative.
That's a lie. You are creative.
Well, I wasn't in that instance.
That's fair.
But one thing I found interesting was, it was fun. I played Schmendrick as a character who was hard of hearing, or actually almost deaf. That is a lot more complicated than one would think.
Yes.
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 And it was really fun. And
nice. How was that received?
It was cool.
I'm curious.
People thought it was funny, like it was a funny thing to do, but they thought it would make it an interesting campaign.
Like they thought it was clever.
Yeah, exactly. And
because I could see some people being, and that's me generalizing, but I could see some people being like, ugh, about it. But I don't know. I don't know, because I've never done that kind of role-playing.
The thing is, I'm used to role-playing over the internet on Skype and stuff. And
just text-based.
Yes, and there it's much easier to take your time to respond, and you can like think about it, and you can like go back and edit a little bit before you post it. Here you have to be on fucking time, everything, like all the time.
Yeah.
So we really had to make stuff up on the go, and that was an interesting exercise in like being creative and imaginative and whatever. Yeah, improv. It was improv. It was improv, honestly. And we had this band of, because there was 3 players and then one game master, and we had this band of ragtag misfits. That was Schmendrick, the deaf and very anxious and neurotic magician. Then there was the fighter, Garrett, who was this big, bulky, masculine dude who was like not taking shit from anyone and really like just done with this. He was just like done. He was like, oh, why this? Why now? And then there was the ranger, Ralph, who had like grown up in the wilds, and he was like covered from head to toe in mud, and he was just like this weird kid. Oh, well, he was 24, but still. And he was running around in some clothes he'd salvaged, and it was just like really mismatched clothes, and he was like, woohoo! And his pet pheasant, Steve, who is 6 feet tall, no, 7 feet tall, but as quick as a normal pheasant, and blind.
What?
And Steve is possibly the coolest pheasant in the world. And it's really cool because like Schmendrick and Steve can help each other out because one's blind and the other one's deaf, so yeah. And we played for like 3 hours, but we only just got it started, but we're probably gonna continue it.
Nice!
Yeah, so that was fun. And it was a really good exercise in improv. And Schmendrick is the Yiddish word for useless little man, I guess. Something along the lines of that, right? And
don't like the look of this.
When we had to like
we'll do it from this angle.
When our characters met
That's a terrible idea.
Oh no. When our characters met, Garrett was like all up in my face, or in Schmendrick's face, and was like, oh. Okay.
Like, as in...
he was like, who the fuck are you?
Okay, I thought you meant like, hey.
No. He was like, face. Who are you? And we had already agreed that Yiddish is a dialect in this world. Mm-hmm. So Schmendrick replies, I'm Schmendrick. And, and Garrett was like, is that your real name? And Schmendrick was like, yes. And Garrett was just like, your mom really must hate you to name you Schmendrick. So yeah. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
But when you said role playing, I was like, I'm not.
You thought it was like sexy role playing?
No, I was just like this, like not that role playing, like just like kind of like text based, but just in real life. And I was like, that sounds super weird and very uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it was like Fantasy World.
It was like an RPG game.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And we built the world, and it's got like...
We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah, go on.
It's funny because the main nation is called Stone Nation. And it was me who got to name it, and I said Stone Nation, and they thought I said Stoner Nation. And they were like, this is gonna be a weird RPG.
Stone Nation?
Yeah, because I had to make it up on the go, and I was like, oh, fuck. And it's surrounded by mountains, and there are like orcs and shit in it.
How do I open? How do I open? God! Dear God. It's me.
Are you okay?
How do I open this door? I'm sorry if I've ever done anything to...
Stop wasting eggs!
To annoy you or cause your wrath.
Johan!
But, I just...
Johan!
You've
used like 20 eggs!
I really need you to open this door right now, God!
Johan!
I really need it.
Johan!
I'm sorry.
Should I take the controller? Are you okay?
I really need this door to open.
Baby, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Kind regards, Johan.
It's okay. It's okay.
What the fuck are you worried about? We have like 50 eggs.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal here?
Do you remember that TV show, Deal or No Deal?
Do I remember? Yes.
Okay. What was the premise for that show? Because I remember people standing like with briefcases, but I forget like did they just have to like see how far they dared to go, or like
It was a probability issue, as far as I know.
Oh,
so
right.
You were shown a briefcase, and it. Oh, fuck. Pop's gonna die. Stop hugging my shoulder.
Sorry.
Just because you don't mean to make it tighter.
Probability?
It was a probability game, something like akin to... Oh my god, go the fuck away. So like they have all these like what was it, like 50 suitcases, and there's like a specific amounts in them, and you know all the ranges, all the intervals of those amounts. So like there's a suitcase with $1 and the suitcase with $100 and so on and so forth. And then you get to pick one at the start of the game. That's your suitcase. And so you then have to choose choose suitcases to eliminate, and like then you're shown what amount was in those suitcases, and based off on that you have to decide whether it's a deal, aka you keep the suitcase that is your suitcase, or you can change it, or something like that. So basically what you want is to eliminate all the low values, and so that you know that you retain the highest value possible in your suitcase. But it was a dumb show. It
was a dumb show, and I remember that was the first time I realized how manipulative they can be, because
it's dumb because theory says that you should it's a Monty Hall problem. It's called. So the Monty Hall problem is if in a show they do the three doors thing, and
you'll always choose the middle door.
No, that's not what this is about, but that's probably also true. Oh fuck!
Killed by bats.
Yeah. So the Monty Hall problem. We'll continue with that in the next episode.
No, just finish it off. It's better to finish off your train of thought before we change episodes.
No. Because it'll take some time to explain.
Okay, then we'll hear about the Monty Hall.
I had the timer, so I decide.
Okay, next time on Team Viking.
Bye.